Let me just allow us to read St. John chapter 12, verse 26. And this is the basis of our thinking. If anyone serves me, he must follow me. And where I am, there my servant will be also. If anyone serves me, the Father will honor him. I want to talk for the time that we do share together from the subject of honored by the Father. Honored by the Father. My brothers and sisters, as we dig into verse 26 of the 12th chapter of St. John, we're going to see if we can pour some meat off this bone and find some nuggets in this gold mine. Jesus. He starts off, Jesus is really talking here. If you have a red letter Bible, it's in red. But if you don't have it, you got a black letter Bible, it's Jesus talking. And he starts off verse 26, says, if anyone serves me. I asked the text a question with the first word that's in verse 26. I asked the text a question, I said, you said if. Are you using the Greek instruction of the word? Nope. Not the Greek instruction of the word in that sense. Because everybody ain't going to serve me. Y'all might get mad at me, but it's all right. I'm going to do my assignment. He who sat in the pews who have had it don't always serve him. So therefore, he's not using the word if under the Greek instruction of the word. He uses the word if like this. Unless. Unless anyone serves me. Except anyone serves me. On condition that you serve me. Woo, but it also means this. If you are willing, if you are willing to be a servant of Jesus Christ and to be esteemed as his servant, you got to be willing. I got to be willing to serve the Lord. It makes no sense to come to church and not serve him. It makes no sense to join the church and say, I'm going to be a follower of Jesus Christ and not serve him. Oh, Jesus. We stand before God and the people and lie. My God. Hello, lights. All right. But Jesus really serious about it. He said, if you serve, since you're going to serve, except you serve me. Not sense. Not sense. Get that out your mind right quick. All right. Not sense. Unless you serve me. That's the word I want to use. Thank you, Jesus. Unless you serve and serve me willingly. He's not going to make anybody serve him against your will. You and I have got to have a willing mind, a willing spirit to serve God Almighty. Let me tell you something. God is a gentleman. He's not going to force himself on anybody. That's why the Bible says in the book of Revelation, whosoever will, let him go. Take the laws of life freely if you want to. Unless you want to. I'm not going to make you do nothing you don't want to. But there are some consequences. Let me go that in there right quick. Because somebody said, well, he's going to make me, so I ain't going to worry about all that. There's some consequences, brothers and sisters. There is consequences if you don't serve him. There is a place called hell. Can I tell you something? That's for a place that people who are unprepared. See, we don't talk about that place too much no in the 21st century. But it is real. It is hot. And I gotta say it is hot as firecracker. You ain't getting no tea, bad grammar, excuse it. You're not getting any tea, you're not getting any ice. You're not having a fan nor air conditioning. It's hot. And it's eternal heat. You think it's hot now? It ain't nothing compared to hell. You know. And then the second part of the verse, there's a 4 parts. I want to break this verse 26 down in 4 different parts or 4 different sections. Lord be in my heaven. In that portion of the text, he says, I like this in the New American Standard because it gives this, I say, force. He says, he must follow me. He must follow me. He says, unless, in the first part, he says, unless anyone serves me. Then he changes it because there's a comma there. It means there's another part of the sentence. He says, now, you must follow me. The word follow means to join as a disciple, a follower of Jesus Christ. And there are a whole lot of people who are perpetrating. Come on, Jesus. There are a lot of church folk who are perpetrating and saying they are disciples of Jesus Christ. When you and I are disciples of Jesus Christ, we're going to look like Jesus. We're going to act like Jesus. We're going to walk like Jesus. We're going to talk like Jesus. Hello.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be like him.
Yes, sir.
Oh, folks had a song years ago and they were for real about it. They just weren't singing this song. They were for real about it. They said, I want to be more and more like Jesus every day. I want to walk like you walk. I want to talk like you talk. I want to be more and more like Jesus. In this new country, we all want to be more and more like Jesus. And less like self. This verse, second part of this verse says in exercising the grace, the love, the humility, the patience, the self-denial. Woo, Jesus. Resignation of will to the will of God. We must love. We must walk in humility. We must walk in patience.
Yes.
We must walk in self-denial.
Yes.
Must deny ourselves. And walk in the will of God. And walk like we walk. Ooh, Jesus. The third part of verse 26. He says, where I am. I'm in heaven. Where I am. Then he says, the fourth part, this is actually 5. 4, which is grace. The fourth one says, there my servant will be also. You and I cannot be there until we start serving him. I want to throw a word in. I want to say that we got to serve him authentically. Not with our mouth. I heard the Bible say in the book of Corinthians, he says we honor him with our lips. Oh, Jesus, help me today. He said, but our hearts are far from him.
Let's go.
Come on, just tell you something. God is tired of lip service. I want to say it again. God is tired of lip service. I'm going to say it again. God is tired of lip service. God is looking for proof in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. I can talk Jesus all day long, but if I don't typify Jesus, it don't mean nothing. I'm just babbling with a whole bunch of words. It says this, we do his work, and the place is prepared for us, prepared people, and that we will dwell and abide there forever. I'm almost done. The fifth one, grace. Favor. If anyone, unless anyone serves me. Let me go back for a moment. Serves. I asked the text a question about this word serve. Or serves. If you go to the Webster's dictionary, it says attendant. It says a waiter. It says someone who serves basically at a restaurant. I don't need that. I'm in scripture. I'm in Bible country. No. I need something else. What it really means is someone who's going to follow Jesus. Watch this. In tough times as well as in good times. It means something for us to serve him in bad times as well as in good times. It's easy to serve Jesus in good times.
Yes, it is.
But can you give him your best, your all, your everything when things are not going well?
Oh, Jesus.
When the bottom has fell out?
My God. Free.
Can you authentically serve him without shouting him down? If anyone serves me, watch this, the Father will honor him. You gotta go again. I ask you to take a question. What are you talking about when you say honor? Listen to this, brothers and sisters. The text says, the end of the text says, my Father will honor him. I started looking at the text, I started dealing with the text, I started dissecting the text, I started digging, my pick and shovel. And it means more than this. It means high regard, respect, adherence to principles, considered right or integrity. That ain't what he's talking about. That's not what he's talking about. He says, then my Father will honor him. It leads us to understand that when we serve Jesus Christ authentically, totally, wholeheartedly, and with God will respect us. Yes, he does respect us. But this is not what that part of the verse means. Watch what he says. He says, by accepting his service, affording him his gracious presence, here, watch this. That's why I'm going to verse chapter 14. When he talks about honor him by giving him eternal hereafter. Giving him eternal hereafter. Now, let me stop for a moment before I go a little further. He says, ooh, eternal hereafter. You can get all the respect you want down here. But if you don't get, and I don't get, this eternal hereafter, this type of respect don't mean nothing. I can get all the respect, accolades from men, but if I don't make it in, that's what I'm going. If I don't make it, it don't mean nothing. I'd rather God to glorify me into his kingdom than be glorified here on the mundane shores. Woo! Here, God is calling mankind to a higher calling.
Yes, Lord.
He's called him, if you live right, if you serve Jesus Christ with all your heart, your mind, and your soul. He says, I got a place for you. I got a place for you. And it's not the people who are, I'm gonna see them, who say they saved, ain't really ain't saved. A tree is known by the fruit that it bears. I didn't make this up, it's in the Bible. Jesus was talking, it's in the radio. They got a saying. I use my son as an example. The apple don't fall far from the tree. What does that mean? What that means is you can tell he belongs to me. Watch this, watch this. By how he carries himself, he has some of my mannerisms. And he literally does. Have the same mindset. And so we are known by Jesus Christ. Watch this. If we typify his characteristics. There are too many people in churches everywhere across the country who say they're Christ-like, but they're not Christ-like. Because like a seller. Saved. And I've seen some who will say sanctified, Holy Ghost filled. And I'm going to say something in a minute. Number 1 verse chapter 14. Say sanctified, Holy Ghost filled. And they cuss like a seller. You ain't got the Holy Ghost. I'm going to tell you right now. Because the Holy Ghost does not dwell in an unclean temple. When I was growing up in the old school church, they said, baby, you got to sanctify yourself. You got to get rid of some stuff. You got to pull out some stuff. You got to take out some stuff. And then the Bible says in Thessalonians, he said, and the very God of peace shall sanctify you. You got to do something. I got to do something. And then once we do, we will do and be authentic in what we're doing, then he will come in and say that's holy. But he is not going to say no holy until we clean ourselves up.
Let's go.
That's old school teaching. He says, then my Father will honor him. My Father will honor him. When you authentically and when I authentically serve God, there is a place for us. A good place.
Yes.
And John 14:1 says this. Don't let your heart be troubled. In other words, don't you worry about it. If you keep on serving God, and you authentically keep serving God and Jesus, and you'll let the Holy Ghost abide in you, don't you worry about nothing. Let not your heart be troubled. Woo! Believe in God and believe also in me. If you believe in the Father, you believe in me. Don't be worried, don't be troubled. I got this. I got this. And verse 2 says, in my Father's house are many mansions, King James, but in the New Revelation says there are many dwelling places. I don't have a mansion down here. I might live in the hood down here. But God, if I live right, if I walk right, if I talk right, if I serve God right, I got a mansion waiting on me. Woo! And it's got many rooms. You see all these mansions and all these modern-day shows with all these rooms, that ain't nothing. Because I like this mansion because all of us could be the same mansion. All of us could have all these dwelling places. What he has prepared for us. Woo! If it wasn't not so, if it wasn't true, I would not have told you. But in essence, he said, I'm telling you the truth. I'm gone. I'm going away to prepare a place for you. Woo! And then verse number 3. I'm coming home. If I go prepare, now go ahead and make reservations. If I make reservations, a place for you, I will come in. Here's a guest and receive you to myself. Woo, Jesus. That where I am, there you may be also. I want to tell you something as a close for the second time. If you want to go to heaven, you got to live right. If you want to go to heaven, you got to talk right. If you want to go to heaven, you got to live holy. Not just live, you got to live holy. I don't know about you, but I'm working on the mirror. With a sure foundation. Where Jesus is the maker. Woo! I'm glad that Jesus gone away to prepare a place for us. You are prepared. You are ready. You will make reservations. You will make provisions to heaven. But I don't know about you. You can't let nobody stop you. You can't let nothing stop you. You can't let nothing hinder you. You gotta have a made up mind. You gotta have a determination. I let nothing separate me from the love of God. Not my mama, not my father, not my brother, The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord strengthen you. The Lord encourage you. God's blessing be upon you. And may you be strengthened and encouraged in the Lord. As Bishop Knight prays, let me be someone who desires prayer. A closer walk with the Lord. If there are such persons, will you come? As we stand all over the church, will you come? Whatever you need from the Lord. We